Well, good afternoon. My name is Val Gaffney. I'm from I teach in Edgerton, Wisconsin, high school band, and I am currently serving on the executive board as a member at large, which I'm enjoying very much. We're very glad to have you here in Wisconsin with us these few days, and we hope you're having a nice time. We'd like to remind you, please, that as a courtesy to the performers on stage and members of the audience, at this time, please turn off your pagers and/or cell phones, and please do not take any flash photography, except and videotaping is reserved to the back of the room, please. Okay, so it is now my pleasure to introduce to you Chris Ravendall, who has been teaching middle school and elementary band in St. Anthony Village since January 1991. Mr. Ravendall has earned degrees from St. Olaf College and the University of Minnesota, but most importantly spent his growing up band years in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. So we are very pleased to invite back Chris Ravendall and the St. Anthony Middle School 8th grade band.
Good afternoon. It's fun coming back down here to home. I've been in Minnesota for a long time now, and that's home too. I also grew up in Florida, so it's kind of neat to have three different places that feel like home. I'm Chris Ravendall. This is the St. Anthony Middle School 8th grade band, and we're tickled to get to be here. Doing this sort of thing after school is a little bit of a challenge, my biggest disappointment is simply that we've got 8 kids that are part of this group that weren't able to be here today. Several years ago, well, in about summer of 1990, I did an internship with Dave Royal in the summer lesson program at Oconomowoc in the middle school, and that kind of began a relationship and a friendship that was kind of already there since Dave was my junior high band director. That has turned into, Dave really has been my mentor, and if you know Dave Royal, you know Dave Royal is all about middle level band literature, among many other things. But that influence certainly sunk in on me, and I did a master's project at the University of Minnesota on what those people living and breathing middle level teaching, living in the trenches, not just the college folks, but look, middle level teachers, what do you guys feel are the best pieces of grade 2 and grade 3 music, highest musical quality, and why? That was my project. And so that was kind of a nice outgrowth for what's been a real professional passion for me. This is another kind of neat high point in that journey. The handout that you have we'll get to a little bit more later, but when you do official research, you don't get to invoke your own opinion. So I thought, well, if I'd have answered my research question, what would I have answered? So those are my answers. It's just one guy's opinions. It's certainly not definitive, and there's a ton of music I don't know. And at the same time, that music that's on there I know well, and I really believe in. I have a lot of conviction about the stuff that's on that list. And I'll also mention too, in the back, there is a third music stand with just one little thing and then a list, and that's the whole list of all the titles that I had submitted as part of that master's project, and all the rationale that directors mentioned for why they felt it was a piece of high musical quality. Feel free to take a look at it. There's a list if you want me. I thought I'd save a tree or a forest. If you want a copy of that, I'm happy to email it to you. You can do with it as you please. I hope you enjoy what you're going to hear today, our performance, the music itself. I hope you can gain something useful music-wise from this session, and I hope at least something I can share either affirms or challenges some of your ideas.